Hello there, we are back with our Twitter response videos, part 2. Nobody asked for it, but here we are.
No, I believe somebody asked for it.
I think, was it us?
Oh, we may have been, yeah.
We may have asked to do this again because it's something to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something to do on a Friday afternoon, but I mean, yeah, the last one went down a treat. I know we were being silly beggars during it. We were laughing and joking, but it's nice to know your opinions and occasionally tear them apart. So bring them at me.
Let's see if we can make someone cry this time.
Oh.
All right, so we've only got a few today, but they're quite long responses, so we'll just go right into this.
Excellent.
How did you name your podcast?
Okay. So there's one here. There was a podcast called Too Lazy to Write, and the reason why he decided on that is because, his podcast should be called that because he is too lazy to write, seemingly. Although I'm discovering that a tremendous amount of work goes into researching and writing this.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't you have to write the script for it?
Yeah, so he believes he is too lazy to write.
Right.
But it does require him to excessively write and research. So. Guess it kind of goes against what he intended to have, but hey, it's a name.
That is.
We've got a simple one here. Simple one, the Faceless Men podcast.
Okay.
Do you know why they're called the Faceless Men podcast?
Do they have no faces?
I think they're massive Slender Man fans. No, they loved Game of Thrones.
Oh,
naturally, so that's a good one. So
including season 8 because
what's your hot take
Faceless
on that?
Men are kind of irrelevant, aren't they?
We got another one. It just says Liberty or Death, and their podcast is called Chef or Death.
What's Liberty or Death?
I don't know, but that's the reason why they called their podcast that.
I feel like we're missing something here.
Oh, I've just got it. We bounced around a lot of ideas, and finally, I think I did a poll between. This is not me speaking. I didn't do a poll. This is the message. I did a poll between our favourites. We knew it had to tell people that we were about obnoxiously rich people doing stupid stuff.
Okay.
That sounds like a very, very good podcast. I mean, I'm by no means measly rich. I'm just obnoxiously average. But I do some pretty stupid stuff.
What's the podcast called?
It's called Outrageously Unnecessary.
Oh. A little bit like this video, isn't it?
A little bit like Obnoxiously Rich People, I guess. I thought of a perfect name for a show about the cost of healthcare. And it's called An Arm and a Leg.
It's free, isn't it? NHS.
Oh, no, not in this neck of the woods, though. So, An Arm and a Leg. I think that's very, very clever. I do enjoy that one. 2 peas in a podcast.
Oh, I like that.
Very, very good fun. Kate, I don't know who that is, but her and her children's paediatrician named it for us.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
Not an outrageously exciting, reason for the name, but a very good name. I do like 2 peas for a podcast.
Next time I decide to start a podcast, I might visit my paediatrician.
Oh, I may visit them as well and find out.
But you have one, I assume.
No. What do I have? What is a paediatrician?
It's a child doctor, isn't it? You have a child.
I have an adult doctor. There's another one, X-rated movies. We're 2 guys that used to date. Again, this is not me talking, it's the tweet. We're 2 guys that used to date, and now we don't, and we talk about movies. X-rated. Get it. In brackets. And here's one that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. I took a bunch of acid, and it came to me whilst I was in the shower.
Hey, we've all been there. It is Friday. I mean, it might happen again tonight. Who knows?
Who knows? No idea what the name of the podcast is, but I will call you out for admitting that you poop in the shower. Okay, and next question that we're going to find out is, what were the main reasons behind you starting your podcast?
Ooh, that's a good question, though.
Excellent. Well, that's why I'm asking it.
So the main reason behind starting your podcast, and this person has said, haven't started to record yet. 1 to inspire, 1 to sleep and relax. We'll be up and running soon. So they've got 2, but they haven't started.
No, it sounds like before you can inspire and encourage others, you need to inspire and encourage yourself.
Oh, that's deep.
That is very deep, but it's
true.
Good. It's good information.
We couldn't find a casual film podcast about post-production made by professionals in the industry, so we started our own. That's another good reason to start a podcast. If it's not there, do it.
Statistics shows podcasts are getting shorter over time. How long do your episodes last?
Around 10 minutes. Do you all think that's too long?
Is that too long?
Too long for a podcast? No.
No.
You could listen to this next one by those guys who do 45 minutes to an hour.
That'd be perfect
I mean,
for my
that's
commute.
kind of like the average length for a podcast, isn't it? Although, here we go. Our tasty sweet spot is 70 minutes, but we have had longer eps, longest being 90 mins, but I prefer staying just over an hour.
Okay. Yeah.
So 70 minutes to 90, that's about an hour and a half. That is an hour and a half. And on that, here we go. According to our listeners, too long. Oh, here we go. This is something I disagree on quite profusely, and you'll see why.
Are you going to be raging?
I am absolutely raging. Between 30 to 45 minutes for a 5 to 8k run. Who is running 5 to 8k in 45 minutes? I couldn't do 1k.
You know, sometimes I'm so tired I can't even spell 1K.
Oh. Mine are getting longer and longer. It's hard to cut the episodes down as there's always amazing content from myself, co-host and co-host. I'm not going to read out your Twitter handle, sorry. I'd say we run at 1 hour 30 minutes, but longer if it's a special episode. So, nice to shout out, but we're not going to we're not going to read out your handles.
But okay, so it's, I mean, again, you've kind of got to be brutal again, just like the previous one about taking charge. You've got to, you know, sometimes you just got to cut good stuff to get it down to a comfortable size.
Although, counter argument here with reply number 2 by them, folks can always pause and come back to it.
They certainly can.
That is the joy of podcasting. You can just come back and finish it whenever you want.
That is true. So yeah, if it's too long, just pause it.
If your listeners say it's too long, screw them. They can come back to it whenever they're ready.
Yeah, that's it. It's not up to you to sort it out. It's up for them to deal with it.
You've made it, but it's not your problem anymore. It's theirs now.
Exactly. Good advice.
And number 3, plus it's free. Lol.
It is free, lol. So you know, it's. I guess the right about it is, you know, they've gone with these explanations of this is why we do this. Maybe you could do that. And at the end of it, it's free. What you're complaining about?
Exactly.
So, you know, if you've got an issue with it, stop listening.
And here's the final answer for this question. I've actually fact-checked this one beforehand because I thought they were lying.
Okay.
And, well, we'll see if they are.
I'm ready.
All right. Their episode length is 14 seconds.
Wow.
True or false?
Well, they wouldn't have posted it if they were fibbing, would they? So I'd say true.
Well, false. You're a liar. It's not 14 seconds. It's much longer than that. So, the last episode they uploaded, which was 4 days ago, episode 109, 62 minutes. That is well over 14 seconds. In fact, let me do some quick maths and just tell you how much longer. Where's the calculator? Some nice copyright-free music there. Don't know if there's a calculator on here.
Waiting for Daryl to get his gear in check.
So that is actually 265.7 times longer than you said. That is a big old lie, that.
I am 265.7 times more angry than what you made me initially with your answer.
Alright, and our final question for this episode is, in 5 words or less. 5 words or less, very important.
So not 6?
Not 6.
But less than 5?
Less than 5. Or 5.
Okay, right, got you.
Why should people listen to your podcast?
Okay, I'm looking forward to all these 5 words or less answers.
Make sure you count them before you read them.
Okay. Would you rather not listen? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's very good. It works, and I think it's a nice...
Although, is that a reason to listen? That's just a question. That's not a reason why I should listen to your podcast.
Well, it's kind of like, why would you listen? Well, why wouldn't you? It's good enough. I'm hooked. I'm going to be listening to this. Pandering, never heard of it.
Yeah.
That's well played.
I keep getting thrown off by the syllables.
Which is what you actually replied to. Well played. It's funny, informative, and funny. Okay, so you've got 5 words.
Yeah, you used the same word twice.
You said the word twice, so technically it's 5 total words, 4 unique words.
I mean, you could have just found any other word for funny and put that in there. Yeah. Humorous, that would do.
Humorous is very nice.
Yeah.
But so you've still got it right.
Yeah,
good.
But well done.
Is a great one, 5 words or less. Because my guests and conversations explore real-world truths and share life experiences that surprise and inspire truly creative unity. Hashtag creativity, hashtag creative life.
How many was that?
Too many.
That was well over 5. What were the first 5 words?
The first one, so, because my guests and conversations. Which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that actually does work. You could have just stopped it there.
Someone's gone, listen or we shoot dog. With a picture of a canine with a firearm next to its head. So that's we're not going to share the picture because
that is quite traumatic.
Distressing. It's distressing for me, but it's a reason why I'll probably listen to this podcast.
Well, no, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
No, this is just podcaster.
Oh, but they're going to are they actually going to shoot the dog?
If we listen, they won't.
Right. Oh, I don't want to give in to peer pressure. I don't like being told what to do, but I also don't want the dog to get shot, so I'm in a right pickle here.
Not as much as the pickle as our last one here. A over-trusted fart story.
Oh, we've all been there, haven't we?
It's just a typical Friday.
These chairs weren't brown when we started.
I think that's the
end on a bit of toilet humor.
Excellent.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you for joining me once again, Phil.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for all of your wonderful responses. And yeah, as we said, next time we hope to have some backup dancers.
Backup dancers, backup data, backup anything.
Everything. Yeah, don't forget, if you want to be featured, then just reply to one of our wonderful tweets, and we will read it out on number 3 if people want number 3. If not, we're still going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be more specific. If you say people, if people want number 3, we want number 3.
We want it, so we're going to do it even if you don't.
Yeah, but
it's going to happen.
Once again, I know we sort of like to pick things apart and stuff, but we do genuinely appreciate you getting in touch with us because it helps build this really strong, relatable podcasting community to help not just us, but to help everyone else within our Podcast.co community. So thank you very much for getting in touch so far, and please do continue to do so.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. My name is James and I set up Podcast.co for podcasters just like you. Now we offer industrial grade podcast hosting. You can check out our services over on Podcast.co. Just hit the sign up button. You can create a free account. You don't even need to enter your credit card information. You can import your podcast from another host. Maybe you're stuck with one of those nasty old school podcast hosts that's not giving you everything you need. Well, we've got one plan for every podcast and we call it the Power Plan. It has unlimited episodes, unlimited listeners, plus a whole bunch of other awesome features. Go and check it out. Just head on to Podcast.co and click that sign up button.